You are not lazy. Your brain is paralyzing your physical body on purpose. What if this heavy stillness that makes you feel like a complete failure is actually your mind's smartest defense mechanism? If you do not understand this psychological trap, you will remain locked in your room forever. To escape, let's decode 3 hidden levels. First, look at the historical genius Charles Darwin. He was a deeply analytical introvert who spent 20 agonizing years observing, gathering data, and thinking in complete silence before publishing his theory of evolution. The superficial public labeled him a slow, unmotivated failure. He suffered quietly, knowing his work was brilliant but incomplete. But his critics were entirely wrong. Darwin's mind simply refused to act without absolute bulletproof certainty. His obstacle was the severe fear of publishing a flawed theory, so his tactic was total isolation until his data connected perfectly. Your physical freezing right now stems from this exact same cognitive root. Your brain demands a flawless mental roadmap before you take a single physical step. Secondly, we must face the clinical reality of this freeze. In the book The Paradox of Choice, psychologist Barry Schwartz proves that an overabundance of variables actually shuts down the brain's ability to act. Behavioral scientists call this analysis paralysis. You simply process way too much data. Society constantly rewards loud, mindless action, praising people who jump blindly without looking. But while the superficial crowd moves incredibly fast because they are completely blind to the risks, you refuse to move because you see every single one of them. You are fighting a daily, silent war against your own high-functioning processor. Here is the undeniable truth. Your inaction is not a lack of willpower. It is the absolute refusal of an advanced mind to participate in a flawed execution. Third, let's look at your daily physical reality. Imagine you were sitting alone in your dark room, staring at a bright screen. The clock is ticking loudly. You have massive, brilliant goals completely mapped out in your head. You know exactly what you need to do right now, and you even know the exact first step. Yet you open a document, stare at the blinking cursor, and your arms feel like heavy lead. You sit there, paralyzed, feeling the crushing weight of your unused potential pressing hard on your chest. Has this happened to you? You are forced to watch impulsive, careless people succeed simply because they clicked a button without thinking, while you remain perfectly still, exhausted by processing 1,000 brilliant thoughts a minute. To break this freeze, you must understand the neurological fix. Your brain is completely paralyzed because it fears the massive, overwhelming weight of the final result. Since your mind naturally runs from open-ended threats, you must artificially shrink the danger. Use the 2-minute protocol. Force your frozen body to engage with the task for exactly 120 seconds. Focus exclusively on the tiny physical motion of starting, completely ignoring the massive end goal. This rapid, localized action successfully bypasses your brain's massive fear filter. It immediately triggers a dopamine loop, forcing your mind to create natural, self-sustaining momentum. You now possess the quiet control to finally move. That is why YouTube chose this exact video for you. Watch it.